Welcome to another part of Sitting Ducks. This time we'll be going into the park. That's right, we're doing the farm mission for this, I believe, which is in the park. And we have the ability to glide now, so I'm gonna fuck it up. Because in order to get across this, you need to time it in a sense, and also get momentum for it as well. Because there is momentum when you're running. And there you go. So there you go, that's how you get over it. And with that out of the way, we can now just go ahead and get on our scooter and drive our way into the park. So, the park is where the cross-country bike comes in. Because when you're in the park, there's a lot of dirt and, oh hey, it's the mission marker, which means we're gonna meet Raul.
So, Bill, you looking for petunias? Just follow that path.
Thanks, Raul. I'm in a hurry.
Good thing, because at this hour, I would hurry too.
Are you talking about the alligators?
Oh, yes, sorry. It's no time for a duck to be wandering so close to Swampwood.
Too late to turn back now. I'm going.
Oh, good luck, duck.
So after being laughed at by Raul, fucking hell, it's hard for me to say his name, I swear to God. We have now picked up 100 petunias, which is basically the ice cream thing. Except now we have to do it with this bike, because we have a shorter time, and we also get short amount of time back as well. Now here's the thing, we can, get past the ducks, but not so much the alligators of this teeth here. The alligators do not get feared, or even care about the teeth much. They will still come after us and try to grab us from our bike. So, we're going to have to essentially get a new disguise after this, because the rest of the levels from this point on, the rest of the missions from this point on, are going to involve the gators. So, remember that gator mask from back in the shop? We're gonna have to grab that. Also, this is basically impossible for me to get a gold in with this bike. And you can kind of tell why. This is why the cross-country is needed. If you want to get the gold here, you will either need to get very lucky and very good at turning in the dirt of this fucking bike, or with the best bike in the game, or just buy the cross-country bike. Just buy that fucking bike and ride it throughout this. Why would you ever use anything else? So yeah, just do your best here with the bikes you have, do your best with the scooters you have, but you're not going to get the gold here for the most part. You might get lucky at the silver if you were good enough at it, but the chance of getting a gold with the black bike of all things, it's very low. I strongly recommend you just wait until you acquire the cross-country, especially since you can pretty much accidentally fall in the water, and also the fact that we don't have that much fuel, so you have to take a bit of a pit stop anyway, in order to get more fuel up so you can actually continue on. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass, but you gotta fucking do it. And yeah, it's just the ice cream mission essentially. But in case you're wondering, no, there is no side mission involving petunias. The petunia shit will only be in this main mission here. So, you can rest easy knowing that this doesn't become a side mission. Even though they definitely could have done that at the park, considering the park is a very big area. It's honestly the biggest area in the game that isn't like loading zone locked. But there's a lot in the fucking park, so... And it's mainly got to do with the water here. It's mainly got to do with this giant fucking, part of the map of water. Unfortunately, our time dealing with Petunia is about to end right about now, because I slid off. And even though I was able to get out of it eventually, I got confused by these two bridges, and yeah, everything went to shit. This is how my thing ended. But don't worry, we'll come back here and read it as when we got the cross-country. But for now, I'm afraid this is going to do it for now with this mission and this episode. So, let's end it, get our bronze, and move on.
So, you gathered your petunias before the alligators picked you? Woo-hoo!
Yes, it was scary, but Bev is gonna get a great bouquet.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I'd say that you're just jealous.
Jealous of it, dude. I'm out of here.
Adios, Raul.
And there you go. And that's gonna do it for the episode. And no, I'm not gonna mention the accent and the character of Raul. I'm not going to.
What a surprise! I thought you might have forgotten.
Come on, Bev. Forget the birthday of my best friend. That's just impossible.
Thank you, Bill. You made me really happy.
You can thank the whole gang, because everybody helped.
Well, many thanks for the petunias.
Aw, happy birthday, Bev.
Bye, Bill. Ciao. Hasta la vista. Goodbye. See you later. Oh, yeah, you won't see us for a while.
Yeah, that goes for me, too.
Did you get evicted again?
Not this time. We found these flyers, and it turned out we won a free holiday trip.
Ah, the sun, the ocean, the beach. And triple milkshakes.
That's strange. I've seen those flyers all over Ducktown.
Yeah, but we won the big prize. Paradise, here we go.
Alright, here we are at what is essentially the main story of Sitting Ducks. Like, we've already gone through, like, sort of the episode shit here, but the main mission shit, like, the main story, happened to be, like, episodes 1 and 2, and then I believe 4. But after that, like, the rest of this was kind of, you know, other stuff. This is the main story that even the show focused on for the most part, which is the contest winner one. And we're gonna need the gator mask for the rest of the fucking game for this one now. We're also gonna go ahead and buy the slow plane, even though I won't really use it right now. It's not really that useful currently, but we might as well have it for the inventory. So let's go ahead and begin the main mission for this one, which requires the scooter. I went ahead and also fueled up for this one. So here's Raul, and apparently our friends have gone on a contest-winning trip, or so it seems.
I wonder where those three are going.
They say that they've won a free holiday trip.
Yeah, right. A free trip to Swampwood.
What do you mean?
Well, the driver looked like an alligator to me.
Oh no, we must follow them.
Man, Raul, you sure are peeking. You sure are peeking, huh? Fucking hell, that was like the worst take in the entire game, too, because... Fuck. The peeking was bad, man. So, this mission. This one is just a, you know, chasing mission. You go after the fucking gator mobile here, all the way to Swampwood. And, yeah, Swampwood. It's full of alligators, and as you saw, they weren't scared by the teeth, but we have the gator mask now, so we are basically like them now. So we can go through and not get caught by them now, which is good. You don't want to fuck with the skaters in this game. They just grab you and annoy you. But the game has more ways of annoying me. For instance, this game has a lot of problems with running. And one of the problems with running is during loadings. Because every now and then this happens. Where the red disc of doom appears. Ladies and gentlemen, the first crash of the game. The red disc of doom means that the game cannot read the data and, unfortunately, cannot play the game anymore. So I have to reset the PS2. I'm gonna jump cut for you on that one. But that can happen. Make sure you got a save ready. Make sure you got a backup save, because otherwise you're about to lose all your progress. Also, get used to this tactic of being in front of the AI as much as possible in order for them to try and rubber band as fast as possible towards you. Also, the assholes here are problematic still. Yeah, it's still getting in my fucking way. I've also noticed the other bout of glitching going on in the game. I'm pretty sure it might be my disc. It's not exactly the, it has some wear to it, but at the same time, it's not that worn out, so, like, it's not scratched or anything, so it's kind of, also, the AI is so good. The AI is so smart. They even crash into each other, it's so good. Look at that fucking mask cut there. I don't know what's going on there, but it's glitching up. Anyway, this is Swampwood, and it is the most confusing map in the entire game. It is very easy for me to get lost, even after all these years of playing it constantly. So, yeah, you're gonna see me get lost a few times. Look like I jump cut all that shit. And we'll be coming here a bunch of times too. But right now, I got the gold, and we can move on. So, that was the race. But what's gonna happen now? Well, this episode is going to be one after the other at this point.
Bring on the triple milkshake!
Which way to the pool? Slappity slap.
Cocktails for everyone!
That's strange. I didn't expect the resort to look like this.
Or smell like this.
Look, guys, I guess this is what the rich would call rustic charm.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah, very
Have
classy.
you lost your brains completely or what? We're smack dab in the middle of Swampwood.
Bill, but what are you doing here?
I followed you all the way here. I had a feeling something funny was going on.
Check it out, guys. Bill's jealous. Come on now, Bill. You could have told us. We would have worked something out.
Ed, you have fallen into a trap.
Look at him. Pfft. So how do you explain the fact that we were picked up by a limousine?
And how do you explain that the limo driver was an alligator?
So what?
Ed, is it true that...
That the limousine was driven by a gator?
So they want to eat us, fried and crunchy duck nuggets. Huh?
So you figured it out then. Let's talk it over at dinner.
Aldo, get up. We need your help.
What?
Bill, Ed, Ollie, and Waddle are in big danger.
What big danger?
They're in Swampwood, and they're about to be turned into tasty snacks.
And we've lost Bill. So, what can we do now? Well, we have Aldo, and we're about to get our main mission right now.
I don't understand what you're talking about, Raoul.
Haven't you heard of Colonel Snappy's Duck Nuggets?
No, that is, yeah. I think I saw an ad on TV.
Well, Bill and those three idiots, Ed, Ollie, and Waddle, have been captured by the Colonel.
But how?
No time to explain. Just follow me. Madame Bevuski will explain it all.
So this is one of those missions that you must get the gold in. There's no other way of handling this because, you know, Aldo has to run. You're playing as Aldo again. However, Raul here is a fucking dickhead, and that hint there at the shortcuts, because I did this a few times, yeah, take note of that, because you're gonna have to skip some bits that he's doing. Because see, they put us all around the place, but if you want to get the gold here, you gotta do shit like this to skip him, in order for him to speed up to your rubber band towards you. Which, if you want to get the gold here, you have no choice but to rubber band a few times. So, yeah. Because Raul is going to just take us all over the place. Even though it's right to our right. The fucking cafe is to our right. He's not going to go to the cafe. He's instead going to make us go everywhere else. So, do shit like this. Like, you know, instead of going to that wall at the start there, just go right and go around the bend and wait for him. Instead of going around the entire cinema, just wait at the wall there at the like halfway point of the wall, and then head backwards. Around here, you'll be seeing that I'm going through and going normally. And hey, I got a flyer. I got 4 now. But wait, didn't I have 2 before? We'll get to that later. But yeah, over here I'm gonna go ahead and just, you know, head on forward over there. Hey, there might be something missing there. I'll be showing that soon. But right over here is the biggest skip that you should be doing. And that is, do not follow him into that wall over there. Instead, go around this building and just wait over here. I tried going to that exit right now. You can't. It's too fucking far because of Raul. So go over to this corner right over here. And then once it gets further enough, go over to this wall over here. And then if you do it all correctly, he'll rubber band all the way to the exit. And there you go. Done in 55 seconds. And that is how you play the fucking game. And by the way, in case you're wondering how I skipped number 3, I didn't skip number 3. I'm going to show number 3 right now. Number 3 is right here on that trash can. Just go ahead and pick it up. You'll probably go do it anyway during this mission. So there you go. Alright, cutscene time.
What kind of cookie story is that?
Raul made us take all kinds of crazy detours to come here.
I was trying to get Aldo to do some exercise.
Our friends are in terrible danger, and you go taking a tour of Ducktown?
Hoo-hoo-hoo!
Bev, those are some hungry alligators. We must do something quick.
You're right. Let's go. There is not a second to lose.
There is so many funky things with the cutscenes. Also the Baja game, which I'll get into later. But right now, cutscene time.
Aldo, do you remember where Colonel Snappy's Duck Nuggets Diner is located?
Well, it's been a long time since, but yeah, I should be able to find it.
Aldo, you're the only one who can enter Swampwood and save our friends and bring them home safely.
Yeah, good plan. You go free them and bring them back here.
Raul, would you please?
But how many are there?
According to my, information, there must be lots.
You're right, Bev. I'm the only one who can save them. I better get going.
Good luck, Aldo.
Hey, Aldo, good luck with the Dukes.
Now you might think this mission is also, hey, you gotta do this one. Not really. We can get the gold here, and I will get the gold here, but this mission is... It's not a fucking mission because we're playing as Aldo here. It's not a mission where we have to do it in gold. You can come back here later because it's a scooter mission. You see, whatever scooter we chose when we were playing as Bill beforehand on the first mission for this episode, we are now using for Aldo for this mission. And if we, you know, retry the mission later on, like replay it later on, we can choose whatever scooter we want to do this one. So, yeah, I'm using the black scooter right now. And that obviously means as I'm going in here, I'm going to be slipping and sliding a little bit. There is a shortcut which you can jump right into the hole there at the statue, but that's really the only shortcut I can really go for that speeds things up a little bit. If you want to know how to handle this, you have to get used to the best direction to get out of Ducktown, the best direction to get into Swampwood, which is very easy, straightforward, and then knowing how the fuck, like, remembering the path to get to the fucking, like, the place that you stopped at through Swampwood, which is confusing as shit, and then going backwards. And if you're able to remember the forwards, unfortunately the backwards is gonna fuck you because there are turns that look exactly the same as each other. Which is mean. It's really fucking mean. So, unfortunately, this does mean that we're kind of fucked and we have to, like, oh, by the way, none of them look like our ducks, don't they? None of them look like Ed, Ollie, Swaddle, or Bill. Like, they just look like regular ducks. I don't know where those fucking four are, but look at this. I do know where I'm going right now. But I did crash, and I think I crash again. You see, if you have the fastest scooter in the game, this can be very nice to you in that if you did free crash, you can still get the gold. The black bike, it's like 2 crashes and you're done. And unfortunately, I don't get the gold in this run. I will get the gold in this part though, just not in this run because you'll see, that crash does do a number to me. Another thing is, of course, the fuel. I need fuel for this one. But right now, I'm just going to skip that fuel. I'm going to go straight for that shortcut there and move on. And, yeah, you might be thinking right now, you know, this is a very long path back and forth. And it's just, you know, really just a back and forth thing. Yeah. So anyway, I'm trying to go as close to that corner there as possible time to turn into either the park or back out to the west area, because that's the fastest way of taking care of that turn. And in case you're wondering, yes, once you get here, it's make or break time. Either you get through this fine and you make the win, you get your fuel here as well, just drive through and you get to the exit and you're done, and it's easy as fuck. Or, you know, whatever happened in the park or in Swampwood has fucked you hard, and unfortunately I got fucked hard. And by the way, if you wonder about the exit is actually in the fucking alleyway, so bit of a thin one to get in, but yeah, I missed it by a second. Don't worry, we'll get the gold later. Don't worry.
Oh, Aldo, my hero.
He did it! I just can't believe it!
It was nothing. I'm pretty good at catching ducks.
Now, I said before, this is like the most important episode, the integral episode, essentially. That's because the story for this episode isn't over yet.
Thanks, Aldo. You saved our lives.
Aldo, you saved us from being a bag of tasty snacks. I'll never call you Broccoli Head again. You are one cool gator.
Yep, it's cool to be green.
Hey, normally Waddles should jump in now.
Hey, that's right. Where is Waddle?
him in his lunchbox.
Oh, Waddle, no!
Aldo, can you tell us what's going on here?
Yeah, I know that Gator. He's on his way to work at the bowling ball factory.
If we can get there before lunchtime, we can still save Waddle.
Well, shit. And by the way, this is the final episode of Story Mode, so... yeah, not a long game, but you can kind of see that things are getting quite crazy. Unfortunately, I do have to go back and actually, you know, fix up that gold mistake on that other episode. So let's go ahead and do that, shall we? As you can see from the selection here, I can choose any scooter I want. So yeah, it's a scooter mission. Alright, I'm gonna jump cut to the end, because you've already seen how this goes, and... hey, look at that, I got a shit ton more tongues. I didn't fuck up at all. And there you go. 1,000 more feathers. And we're gonna need all the feathers we can muster, because next time, we're gonna have some fun at the shops, and we're gonna have some fun of these missions in the final episode of Story Mode. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next time for episode 7.